You can crush 10,000 in debt on a small paycheck faster than you think. I know that sounds wild, but I have seen it happen in real life. Not with magic. No gurus, no lottery, no secret handshake. With a tight plan and a few small switches that actually stick. I will show you how to free up cash this week and aim it right. Card interest sits near 20% right now, so waiting costs you money. That kind of rate quietly eats your paycheck, and it stings. I learned that the hard way. I grew up middle class and still bled fees for one whole year. It felt like a slow leak under the sink. I kept mopping, not fixing the pipe. Every bill cycle was another damp towel on the floor, and I was tired. Today, we turn the wrench. Deep breath, because this is the part that changes the vibe fast. I talk in plain words. APR means the yearly interest rate the lender charges you. That number is boring until it bites. Then it is everything. Minimum payment means the smallest amount due each month. Small sounds kind, but over time it slows you to a crawl. Those two lines decide how fast or slow your plan moves. They're your gas and your brakes, and we are taking the wheel back. Quick ask before we build. Hit subscribe if you want real numbers, traps exposed, and zero fluff. We start with a tiny safety pad and a bare bones budget. Just enough cushion to stop new leaks when life throws a flat tire at you. Then we pick the order to attack the debt. We keep the math simple and the actions even simpler. Ready to make this feel simple today? Good, because setup saves months. Truly, stick around for a few minutes and watch how two tiny switches start shaving time off your payoff. Take a breath. We build a simple engine to feed your payoff. Nothing fancy, just parts that work when you are tired. Step 1, park a tiny emergency fund of 500 to 1,000. If 1,000 feels far, start with 500 and move up in small nudges. This stops new debt when life throws a tire or a copay at you. I have had both hit in the same month, and the buffer kept me calm. Step 2, list every debt with name, balance, APR, and minimum payment. Seeing it all in one place might sting, but it gives you control. APR means yearly interest, the percent that keeps the meter running. Minimum means the smallest you must pay each month to stay current. Simple definitions, big consequences, and you will feel that soon. Step 3, make a bare bones budget. Budget with 4 buckets. Must-haves like rent, lights, and food. Minimums on all debts so nothing falls behind. A small line for that emergency fund until it is full. Then the extra pile for the attack. Now shave the nice-to-haves. Kill paid apps or duplicate subscriptions you forgot about. Trim streaming you barely watch and pause premium add-ons for a season. Cut takeout from 2 nights to 1 and keep a cheap comfort meal at home. That alone can free 30 to 100 each month, sometimes more. If you make a quick call to your phone or internet provider, you might drop a few more dollars without pain. Set autopay for every minimum so you never miss a date. Late fees wreck momentum, and we refuse that. Then add a second auto move that sends all extra to one target. Schedule it for payday, so willpower is not part of the process. Where can you pull 1 to 300 from your current spend? Keep that number handy because next, we choose the order and push hard today. In a moment, you will see how that single number turns into real speed you can feel. Now, we pick the attack order that fits your brain. This is the part that makes the whole plan feel doable on a rough week. Snowball pays your smallest balance first, while you pay minimums on others. Each win frees a payment and builds speed like a snowball rolling downhill. Avalanche means hit the highest APR first to cut the most interest. That saves the most money on paper, and the math fans will cheer. With card rates near 20%, every month you save matters. I love Avalanche for the math because watching interest shrink is satisfying. But when I was tired, I needed a snowball win to keep me moving. Either path works if you do not stop, and that is the truth. The only trap is paying only the minimum and calling that progress. Minimums are a treadmill, steady but not going anywhere fast. If you try a balance transfer, meaning a move to a new card, read every line. Many deals have 0% for a while, but charge a few percent to move. Fees of 3 to 5% can be worth it if the promo period is long and you stop swiping. Set a calendar reminder before the promo ends, because the rate spike can be brutal. Whatever you choose, automate payments and track spending so nothing slips. Log buys in a free sheet right after you tap pay, even if it is messy. Childlin Honest beats perfect and forgotten every time. Which one feels easier for you to stick with when life gets loud? Good, next we add extra cash for speed today. That is where the plan starts to feel like a win instead of a chore. Stick with me, because the next move turns spare dollars into real speed. Now we pour fuel on the plan with extra cash. Keep it simple and targeted so the energy does not leak. Ask for one overtime block if your job allows, even a short one. Pick one side gig you can start this week with low prep and low drama. Deliver a few orders, walk dogs for neighbors, or pick up an extra shift. Sell stuff you do not use, like old electronics, a spare chair, or last semester's books. The goal is steady, not flashy, and it quietly builds momentum. Even 100 a week becomes 400 a month. Over a year, that is almost $5,000, which is no joke. That money goes straight to your target balance the same day it hits. Set an auto sweep so you do not think, you just pay. I treat it like rent I pay to my future self, and it keeps me honest. Log your wins on a one-page tracker and make it obvious. I like tally marks and boxes because my brain likes games. Every box ticked is a tiny hit of motivation, and that matters. When you see the number drop, you stick with it and the months shrink. And yeah, I still have days I want to quit because life happens. I breathe, make tea, and let the system keep running. Then I show up for the next small action and it adds up. This is information, not personal advice, so adjust to your facts. Double check terms, watch for fees, and choose what fits your situation. For more sharp steps like this, please subscribe. It truly helps. Thanks for watching and hanging with me today. I appreciate your time. Next, I break down sneaky fees and balance transfer traps so you do not get clipped. What will your first move be tonight?